welcome back to the Cocco channel and to another food video. I don't do a lot of these, but when I do, I make sure to do them in large groups. This will be my second open collab with a fantastic group of ladies. Miss Kat from Southern Farm and Kitchen is the one who put this together. She's the sweetest Southern belle. If you did not know her, she does obviously all things farmy and kitcheny. So Miss Kat's channel will be linked down below because she is the organizer of this open collab as well as the playlist, so you can discover all of the other ladies. So for my portion, I am attempting to do a Joanna Gaines recipe. I'm super stoked to share it with you. I did buy her cookbook the week it came out. This is my first time attempting a recipe. It's been sitting collecting dust, and so I thought this was a perfect opportunity to crack her open. So there are so many wonderful ladies that are included in this playlist. I invited some of my friends. I was actually invited by Miss Shauna from Miss Dickinson 1910, who is just the best, you guys. She needs to be in the 3000s now. Can we please get Shauna to the 3000s? Please, please. She's so good with cooking and cleaning, and she's a Southern mama, and I just love Shauna with my whole entire heart and every cell in my body. She's just the best. She's just the best. So let's get Shauna to 3K. Let's watch me attempt a Joanna Gaines recipe. Thank you, Miss Kat, for putting this together. Do not forget to go watch all of the other ladies in the playlist, and let's get on with the recipe. Okay, so we're gonna start off with just the ingredients. So you're gonna need vegetable spray, salt, 1 pound of spaghetti, which is just a regular box of 16 ounces, 4 tablespoons of or half a stick of unsalted butter. I always use salted, and so that's what I have on hand. You're gonna need the white onion. I just got an itty little baby one because it says you only need half a cup diced up, so that's probably about how much that'll be. And then it calls for the minced garlic, which is, I just use the jar, not fresh. It calls for 1 red and 1 yellow bell pepper, and so I have the little baby ones. I just realized that I grabbed orange, but I do have yellow in that little bag that it comes in with all 3. 1 cup of trim and sliced baby bella mushrooms, which is what we have right here. 1/2 cup of store-bought chicken broth, which I have this one in my pantry already. This is an organic Imagine free-range chicken broth, unsalted. She does provide a recipe for homemade chicken broth if you're interested. 1 block of cream cheese cut into cubes. 2 cups of grated white cheddar cheese. 2 ounces of processed cheese such as Velveeta, which is this one, which totally bites because it's literally just, this is the itty bitty baby one, and it's still only this much that I'm gonna need for this recipe. I don't know, I'll figure out some other recipes to use that for. 2 cups of shredded meat from store-bought rotisserie, which is this one. I went ahead and got the rosemary and garlic one because it was either that or like a southwestern one that was available at my store at the time. So I thought the rosemary and garlic goes much better with spaghetti than the Southwest. And then it calls for 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley for garnish, which I'm not going to garnish this because it's literally for me and my kids. This is what we're looking at. This is what it's supposed to look like. First thing I'm going to do is it calls to preheat your oven to 350, which is already set. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat up my chicken. This isn't like straight from the store. I bought this 2 days ago. So I want to heat it up. That way it's easier to shred. And while that is heating up, I'm going to boil water for my noodles and get cracking on chopping up all of the fun little veggies.
Manage
Okay, so we're melting 4 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of the minced garlic. I would like to say that everything's gonna be linked down below. I'm not gonna link these pans. Even though they're a very pretty color, they burn and they stain, so I don't recommend them. They were a gift for Christmas. Otherwise, I would return them. And now we're gonna add our bell pepper and onion. You do want to do it in a deeper pan because you're going to put your cream products in here, like your heavy cream, milk, and some cheese. I will link all of my utensils, like my cooking utensils, these bamboo ones, my cutting boards, and my tablespoons, because I think they're a little bit unique and different, and they have a million different, not a million, but they have quite a few different colors, depending on what theme you're going with in your kitchen. I know white is really popular. For myself, I wanted to add little pops of pink, just because I'm that type of girl. They have turquoise, black, anything like that.
I was ready to surrender my heart to you.
Okay, so it says to let these cook for about 6 minutes, so we're coming up on that time. And I just wanted to say that this is 110% optional. I know, and I've mentioned this before, that I feel like there's 2 teams. There's either Team Mushroom or Team Hate Mushroom. So I am a Team Mushroom girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss these in. And it says you only need to cook these for about 2 minutes. So while the peppers and stuff are cooking, I'm gonna just shred up my chicken. I like to shred chicken with 2 forks. I just feel like it's much easier and you get a better shred out of it. So we only need 2 cups, which will probably be the breasts by itself, and then we could have the legs for maybe lunch or dinner another night. Alright, so that is more than enough shredded chicken. I want to make sure that there's no hard pieces in there, like this one right here, which, you know, just got cooked a little bit and is a little bit on the harder side. You want to bite into like a hard piece of meat. There's nothing worse than something hard in your meat or something really chewy like fat. So I just want to go through, make sure that there aren't any of those pieces. Alright, back to our pepper mushrooms. It's looking good. They said just 1/2 inch sliced mushrooms. They didn't say to chop them up or mince them or, you know, anything like that. So I'm hoping that that's okay. And we're going to start adding some cream products. 1 cup of cream, which was an entire 1/2 pint. If you just needed it for 1 recipe. 1/2 cup of milk. 1/2 cup of chicken broth.
Don't tell me why. I know you won't save my life.
1 block of cream cheese cut into pieces. Okay, so the recipe calls for 2 cups of cheese, but you're only gonna add 1 of the white cheddar for now. Okay, our 2 ounces of Velveeta. We're gonna do our salt and pepper. To taste, it says. I love pepper, but I also am sharing this with my daughter who probably doesn't like it as much as I do. And then it says 1/2 teaspoon of salt or to taste. So we're gonna keep stirring until all the cheese is melted. Once it becomes thick and creamy, we're gonna add in our chicken. Now, this is the biggest pan that I have that's flat, and it wants you to add not only the chicken but the pasta. So what I'm gonna do is transfer it back into the pot that I use to boil my spaghetti. And you wanna mix it thoroughly, and then we're gonna transfer it to our Pyrex. Okay, For some reason I'm having some trouble with the cream cheese not melting. It is full fat, regular cream cheese. I know that some people have had issues with like the reduced not melting, but I don't know what else to do. It's been boiling for quite some time now. I add my chicken so it soaks up some of the flavor. Alright, I put my noodles back in my large pan, and now I'm going to do the sauce and bring it back to the heat and just see if I can't mix this all up together. So I have my pan nice and sprayed with the veggie spray, so I'm going to transfer the spaghetti into the pot. Another thing about these pots that I don't like is the handles get so hot. Okay. Whew.
So weird, I'll let go.
Okay, and then it said if you wanted it to look like the pictures, you could take tongs and make little nests like shown in the photos, so why not? Let's just give it a try. It's just gonna be me and Bailey, but we'll see what happens. They are not looking like nests. I wonder if Joanna Gaines really sits in her kitchen and when she's like making spaghetti, she's like, you know what I should do is twirl these noodles into nests. I'm going to top it with the last cup of cheddar cheese that the recipe called for. So I measured my foil and now it suggests to spray it with your spray and to cover it tightly. And we are going to cook this bad boy for 20 minutes. Okay, so our 20 minutes are up. We're gonna take the foil off and let it brown on top. 5 to 10 minutes. It gives you the option to turn on your broiler and do it that way, but you'd have to keep your eye on it to make sure it doesn't burn. And I'm gonna start my dishes, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So I'm going for 7 minutes just to see how it goes, and I'll check on it after that. Just a little snippet. These are all the dishes that I have from that whole entire recipe. I know it was like quite a few steps, and it seems kind of overwhelming, but this is it. I think that as long as you chop while your water is boiling and you like kind of stay ahead of your steps, you're good to go. So that is it for that recipe. It was so delicious. Fun fact about that recipe, I made that big huge plate and it's just me and my daughter who eat things like that. So my mom came over and she's like, I'm gonna pick out the mushrooms and feed it to your father. And I was like, you do that, Mom. So she did. She cut a big huge square, picked out all the mushrooms, fed it to him, and he didn't even know that they were there, and he hates mushrooms, so it can be for anyone. Obviously you don't have to put the mushrooms in it, but honestly you guys, I'm still eating it and it's so dang good as leftovers. It doesn't get weird or hard or crunchy or gross, and I highly recommend it. It was really, really yummy. I highly recommend the book. All of the things will be linked down below. All of my cooking things, all of the book things, anything else I deem necessary to be linked. So much information down below. Again, please do not forget to go watch the other ladies in this playlist. A huge thank you to Miss Kat for putting this together. I've discovered some of newfound friends, and that is always a plus. This is a community, not a competition. These ladies are all about uplifting and encouraging each other and helping each other. And thank you to Shauna for inviting me to this. And if you guys would like me to attempt more recipes from Miss Joanna, please let me know in the comments down below. Maybe we could do like a recipe a month or something. Or we could like do desserts, we could do appetizers. We'll do some more if you want. If you want, just let me know down below. I know I'm not a cooking channel, but Andrew's coming home and now I have to more often. So I thank you so much for watching. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Cocco. You are watching the Cocco channel. Please do subscribe if you are not already. We do vlogs, we do beauty, we do lifestyle, we do momming, we do all the things. So it would really mean a lot to me for you to take your time and spend it with me, hitting that subscribe button and watching my videos. I know time is not something we have a lot of, so anything that you choose to spend with me means a lot. And I don't take it for granted, so I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye! I have so many almonds stuck in my teeth. Why I thought it was a good idea to shove a handful in my mouth before I started filming? You tell me. You tell me. Ow! Ow. Kea, I hear you licking yourself, and I don't appreciate it. Knock it off. Kea. Kea. Okay. So obviously she will be linked down below because she is the organizer of this open collab as long as what am I trying to say here? I don't know. I'm too preoccupied making sure my shirt's showing because I love so much. Let me know in the link. What? Let me know in the link. Yes, you please leave me a link down below. That'd be great. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here in this intro. I feel like I need to start all over, but I'm not going to. What is my life? What is my life? I didn't check not once. Do I have anything in my teeth? I can't even see without my glasses. I need a new prescription. I really need contact lenses. I really need to get off of here and stop talking to somebody like that there, because it's just me.